Hi, my name's Justin Boyce, and I've put together this free video series to show you that it's possible for just about anybody to make money and get a lot of traffic to either their own web pages or affiliate offers and things that they promote online. Now, one of the reasons why I've done this is because for years I've had a major problem with the way many internet marketers market their products. Most of the products that are for sale in the internet marketing, work from home sort of niche, the only actual value in the product is actually selling the product. Many of the courses and techniques and software are not really that beneficial. That's not always the case, but a large percentage it is. And the other thing is, like many of these internet marketers, the things that they're telling you to do to make money are not the same as what they actually do themselves. They have lists and JV partners and affiliates, and they go out and do a lot of the things that the vendor or owner's telling you to do to promote it. The vendor does very little of that sort of stuff themselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you what I've set up so far, and you've come here via the squeeze page or you wouldn't be watching this video. So what I've done is I've set up a blog theme, and I'm using optimized press because of the viral components and the ease that I can create different types of pages and different types of formats. I don't have to muck around with programming or things like that, which is another problem that many beginners are going to have. So we're going to cut all of that stuff, all of those sort of worries out, because you'll be able to do exactly the same as I do, and you don't need any programming skills or anything to do any of the stuff that I do. Now I've set up free tracking using Pwork, and I'll just take you to this site here. Now this is an open source tracking and analytics, and I'm going to be taking you into this as we go through this video series and showing you the results of my traffic techniques that I use. And this is really easily installed. You can use it like cPanel hosting just makes this a breeze to install. Now, the reason why I'm using this rather than paid tracking things like HyperTracker or Bud URL or any of those other programs where you've got these monthly subscriptions is because, like, once again, when you start out, you haven't got the budget to go and buy all the stuff, and sometimes it's not critical to have these things to get going and earning money, but you do need to track and monitor your return of investment, especially when you're spending money. But the other thing is you've also got to put a dollar value on your time. So this here is really easily installed. They've got videos and everything. I followed their video even though I'm familiar with setting up database and things like that, and it is extremely easy to follow. I did it in a few minutes. Now the other thing that I'm doing is I'm using free video hosting and things like that. Like I'm using YouTube and stuff, and okay, it might not look as professional or as polished. If you're a member of any of the products or programs that I've brought out over the years, you'll know that I usually use like EVP and things like Amazon cloud hosting, but I'm not going to do that for this product. I'm going to use YouTube, and there's a reason why I'm using YouTube is, once again, budget. Looking at it from a beginner's point of view, or people that are in financial trouble, they just can't afford these sort of things. So we're going to just have a very, very limited budget, and I'm going to stick to that budget to get everything done that I need to do. So we'll go back to the little presentation here. We'll go on to the next slide, which is tomorrow. What I'm going to do is I forgot also, sorry, I am using a paid autoresponder. Now you can use a free one like List Builder and things like that, but the problem with them is you'll get a percentage of your users just they never make it onto your list or read anything that you've got to say. They get distracted in between, or they get put off by some of them use advertising and things like that. So I am using Aweber, and I think like Aweber's $19 a month up until you get to like 500 subscribers. But I'm also using Aweber because, like, if you go to my squeeze page, and you'll see here that this is filled in using my Facebook information. Now, if they come here and they're not logged into Facebook, it just makes it very easy for people to register, and they don't make a mistake typing in their URL, their email address and things like that, which is quite a common thing for people to do. But if they come and they're not logged in, or they don't have a Facebook account, it will show a totally different form, and that's all easily set up in Aweber. Okay, so anyway, going back to our presentation, so yeah, traffic generation. Now, because many people starting out can't afford to go out and spend hundreds or even thousands, I've set myself some limits, and I'm also going to be doing a lot of free traffic generating things, but these are not the normal things that you hear about. I'm not going to waste time or hours like writing articles, going around classifieds, any of that stuff. The time spent on it, if you don't know what you're doing, is usually it's not productive, and it's better off spent somewhere else. And so I'm just going to concentrate on traffic sources that are free and paid, that basically send instant traffic, and I'm going to leverage that traffic to get more traffic. Now, what I'm doing with the paid things is I'm going to utilize things like when you've never had AdWords account, you can get a coupon code and get yourself $100 or $75 to start yourself off. You can go to sites like Bidvertiser, get a $25 sign-up bonus, and fund your account with $5. And there's 5 other sites that are sort of similar. I don't know if you've seen any of the media buying courses out there, but the problem with these media buying courses is they don't, a lot of people are not honest, and they don't tell you that, hey, some of them can be hard to get approved, some of them have minimum budgets of like $1,000 or even $2,000, and things like that, and some of them have like quite a high learning curve to actually get and profit with them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a different type of site which has got a similar way of generating the traffic, but these are all auto approved, and they all have budgets of like $4 to $10, and you can actually leverage the traffic. And there's a couple of other things that you can do to get yourself money with these sites to buy more traffic. So as I go through, I'm going to show you how I've earned money and how I use that money to scale up my traffic systems. Now, I'm also setting up a free banner program, and I've used a set of banners that I made years ago using a $12 program, a $12 banner maker. And I'll just show you those banners here. And so these are the banners that I'm using, and I've got 4 of them made in 4 different sizes, and I'll be putting these into free banner exchanges, and be showing banners on the bottom of some of my video pages to earn myself impressions. And I'll also show you like how you can leverage these banner exchanges to get more traffic as well. Everything's you can leverage to get more. Okay, so now I may have to do a new page, as I think Google will probably slap me when I go in there and try and get a squeeze page up and running. They're not really great fans of squeeze pages these days, even though this isn't technically an affiliate squeeze page. We'll just see how we go. I'll get back to you on the video tomorrow and tell you how I got on and show you if I had to create a new page. So we'll go on to what's coming day 2, and the reason why I'm going to tell you that now is before I make the video for day 2, I'm also going to create a video and I'm going to upload it to YouTube. As on day 2, I'm going to be using a technique which I call the YouTube trade-off. Now here I use a free members site. Okay, it's 100% free to join to gain subscribers to my YouTube account. Then I can use YouTube internal messaging system to notify all the subscribers that I have a new video online. And there's 2 little things that I do that enable me to get like thousands of subscribers and thousands of views on my videos that I don't think the creators of the site actually intended people to do, but it's just another way of leveraging this site. And I'm going to be asking those people to come to my squeeze page, so they'll trigger off the viral things that I'm setting up on my web pages like Facebook and Twitter and etc. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to go into some detail. I'm going to show you what I've set up. This video is to tell you what I'm doing or what I've done, and tomorrow we'll get in and we'll go into Pwork and a few other analytics and Pwork analytics, sorry, and we'll have a look at a few of the traffic sources that I've set up and see what's starting to come through. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, just one more little thing that I want to say is I'm only going to spend an hour to 2 hours a day maximum. Another thing that I'm a full-time marketer and I've been doing this for years, and I've brought out like a lot of my own programs, and I'm an experienced affiliate marketer, but I know for new people starting out, they don't have the free time that I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to treat it like I've got an 8-hour work day, you know, like a normal 9 to 5, and just allow myself like 1 or 2 hours a day to get everything done. The other thing I'd like to point out, at the end of this series, all the stuff that I've done, you'll be able to get your hands on. Okay, so I don't want you to go out there and start running out there and buying stuff that you see in these series and stuff like that. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.